A few years ago, Dionysus asked me to become a member of the honorary board of the GYSO, and I felt enormously proud of him and happy for him that he started this, and with all his experience, with all his talent, with all his enthusiasm, creating a new project for his country, for your country, and basically giving the young talent that exists in Greece a chance to shine, to grow, and to actually be an ambassador for this country. And I'm very happy that somehow now I also have a chance to actually be here and to work with the young musicians that come together for those wonderful projects. So for this special project, of course, we couldn't play the symphony with the full orchestra as Málēr conceived it because of the restrictions, social distancing, etc., etc. It's already a challenge when you play it with a full orchestra, but to have the responsibility as a soloist to cover each part heightens that kind of challenge. So it's a bit like, I would say, climbing the Mount Everest without oxygen. And I'm very, very grateful that the very talented young musicians here are committed to that expedition, to that adventure. And with each rehearsal, trying to find even more detail and things that one can discover in that symphony, in that very rich cosmos that Málēr lays out here. It's a very philosophical question. I don't know exactly what sort of the proportion is for myself between the one thing, the head and the heart. Let's say when both elements are in sync somehow and feed each other off, then something beautiful can happen. And maybe we should add to the head and the heart, the ratio and the emotion, we should add the intuition. Because sometimes I believe the best moments happen when we intuitively, unconsciously do something. When I came in from the airport and I saw the columns of the Parthenon, I cannot describe you the feeling this created. So the idea of somehow connecting with the roots, the essential roots of any European culture, this is something so immense that it's very, very difficult for me to describe that with words. But it is something that I can take with me when I'm going back home.